On behalf of North counties, we want to pass our very, very sincere condolences to the families who have lost their dear ones in the skirmishes and the banditry attack in Laikipia. What we witnessed recently in the attacks and the burning of schools and homes is what we are asking the national government, the Ministry of Interior, to actually take serious action. And we don't want a seasonal solution. The biggest problem we have been having with national government is the interventions never last the whole hog. And that is why we have recurrence, we have resurgence of the same issues. We therefore want to ask the Minister of Interior to think of how they are going to put a lasting solution. There are a number of recommendations we made to national government as a means of dealing with these skirmishes, which largely is caused by lack of water and pasture in that region. We made recommendations for irrigation. We made recommendations for increasing the number of schools in the region. We made recommendations on opening up that region in terms of road network. You saw how our security agencies were operating, trying to access an area that is not accessible. And these are the recommendations we have made and said, if national government sits with us in counties, and this is now very clear, that there is no way a Minister of Interior can think they can run security without involving the home counties where the problem is. Because the locals, they understand the challenge. They even have proposals for solutions which might be simple and easy to implement. But if we are going to continue sitting in Nairobi, giving directives, giving ultimatums, lives are being lost, people are continually being displaced, children are not going to school, the same children, we expect them to sit for exam with the rest of the children of the country, then really we are not creating a situation where children are competing fairly, where people are fending for themselves like any other citizen in this country. The citizens in Kerio Valley, Laikipia and other places have a right to engage in economic activities like what we are doing here in Eldred. So as the chair of NOREP, I would really want to plead with the CS for Interior, Bwana Fred Matiang'i, and the Regional Commissioner, Bwana Natembeya, that let's go back to what had been discussed and the recommendations we had made that is going to give us a long-term solutions. These operations here, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, is not the solution. It is not the solution. We must think holistically of the whole of this problem, how it is going to be dealt with. And it is now important going forward, just as the way it had already been envisaged in the Constitution, that counties must have a role in security through the county policing authority, which was shelved about 7 years ago. It has never been revisited. The regulations have never been published, and that is why we have no participation of counties, even where a governor could have even availed some resources, maybe fuel, maybe food. There is no legal framework that enables you to participate legally without later on being told, oh, this was misappropriation of funds. And that is why security cannot be a preserve of a state department. Actually, security is the responsibility of every Kenyan. And therefore, county governments having Kenyans at that county level, they think they should have a small responsibility about it, which makes it easy to coordinate efforts, to coordinate assistance, emergency situations like what we witnessed, and make it easy to partner with national government and the agencies on the ground. So I really want to plead, and I'm happy Mheshimiwa Caleb is here, that Parliament should check what exactly happened with the county policing authority, which was supposed to be the gel between national government, State Department of Interior, and the security agencies, so that information can flow. So even if we collect information or we get information, we just give it to the county commander of police. If he acts, well. If he doesn't, we have no way of pressurizing him, you see, and telling him he must do it. So I think let's create that, but I really want to plead with national government that let's think of a real long-term solution in that area. Short-term operations of 2 weeks and so forth is not possible. Finally, let me say this, that for those who are known to be inciting those kind of things and they are serving in positions of leadership, I think number one, they should go by themselves and think, is it fair for them to be inciting children of poor people to be involved in cattle rustling, banditry, while they themselves take their children to the best schools. Hii ni tabia ya wale watu wanataka kuongoza, alafu pia wasomeshe watoto yao, wakuja waongoze, wale wengine wabaki wakiwapigia makofi. Na hii ndio tabia ya Kenya we have refused. Everybody must be given an equal chance to compete fairly, on merit, and squarely. And decisive action must be taken by government on those who are involved, regardless of their political persuasions. That is how we are going to guarantee the lives, the property, the safety, access of school to those children in Laikipia and many parts of Kerio Valley. Now the focus is in Laikipia. We are already having a problem in between Marakwet and Pokot in the borders. Elgeyo Marakwet, they are barring people almost every week. So these reactionary and temporary measures is what needs to be sorted. We still want to plead with national government. Open the roads we have discussed that needs to be opened. And people cannot claim there is no money. You know, in nchi, there's a lot of resources. It only requires people who can organize those resources. Hata mimi mwenyewe ningepewa tu hii mavivaro ya NYS MTF na nipewe askari contingent na RDU lori tatu, hizi barabara nitafungua. Lakini sasa faida gani tuko na NYS wamejaa kwa makambi, wako na equipment, sinalala huko, watu wanahangaika huko. You know, hizo barabara si lazima hata iwekwe lami. Hiyo barabara ikiwekwa proper drainage na iwekwe maram ya kutosha na ikuwe properly compacted, those places are accessible. Most of the parts of this rural Kenya were all using maram roads. Why can't we put the solution that we can do at hand to enable us deal with the matter as we also look? Because we had proposed some short-term solutions, we have proposed others for the long term. So I think I really want to urge the president and ask CS Matiang'i apunguze maneno. Let it be action. Let's see the results. Let's see the impact. It cannot be that people are living a life of uncertainty every time. And we have a government. Yeah? So I don't want to say more than that, but I want to say that as a chair of the region, I'm really disappointed in the way all these things we have said, we have talked all these times, that I would say it has not been taken very seriously. And at this time, they take that matter seriously. Thank you very much.